So today we're going to talk about cheating, and specifically 11 signs that you can clue into that can help you determine whether or not your partner is messing around on the side. Because this isn't the partner that's going to come up and be upfront about it and be honest about it and come and have that healthy conversation. It's like, look, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. This is the partner that's betraying you. And the challenge is that so many people will miss these signs. Why? Well, because there's a principle in life known as this: desire affects perception. That when you have a desire that your relationship work out, when you have a desire that the two of you are honest with each other, the two of you are upfront with each other, that everything's going well, even when there are these signs that come up, what ends up happening is our brain filters all of those signs out and we become blind to those signs, causing us to miss them. There's a part of our brain called the reticular activating system, and its job is to help you see everything that's aligned with what you believe and miss everything that is not aligned with what you believe. And it is so powerful. In fact, just this week, my wife was like, hey, can you go to the back fridge and get the onions? And I had just looked, I'd just been in the back fridge. And so there's a part of my mind that was like, no, the onions are not in the back fridge. And so I opened the back fridge and I'm looking, and I know I have a habit of this, so I'm looking good. Like I'm moving stuff around and I'm looking, and there were no onions in the back fridge. And I knew there were no onions in the back fridge. So I came up to my wife in the kitchen. I'm like, hey, there are no onions in the back fridge. She was like, she walks to the back. She opens up the fridge, moves this thing and pulls the drawer, moves that. There are the big bag of onions. And I'm like, no. And so I knew, because I believed there wasn't anything going on in the fridge known as onions. I believed it. I couldn't see it. So the first step is just to become aware there might be signs that you aren't aware of. And so this video is all about just to help make you aware of if some of these signs are going on. Have an open, honest conversation. It doesn't necessarily guarantee he's having an affair or cheating on you, but it is an indication that there might be something going on and you want to pay attention to it. So let's talk about number one. Number one is he starts getting in shape out of the blue. So for as long as you've known him, he hasn't really wanted to go to the gym, or he's gotten out of shape for years, and all of a sudden he's getting in shape, but you can't tie it to anything specific. It wasn't like the two of you went to a seminar and you got motivated and you set some health goals. No, it's just out of the blue, he starts going to the gym, and he's real interested in how in shape he is, and he's real interested in grooming himself in ways that he hasn't groomed himself before. So there's this sudden change. You want to pay attention to that. This leads me to number two. Another sudden shift is a sudden shift in his work routine. So all of a sudden he's now traveling to go out of town for work, but it doesn't really match up with what you've known about his work before, like it's brand new. Or all of a sudden he's got these long projects and he's got to work late nights, and there's just something fishy about this, and your intuition is zinging about the sudden change in work. Again, the commonalities here are a sudden change, and he's not really including you in the story for why. And it seems off. This leads me to number three, which is that his friends are uncomfortable around you. And this is also a change, because previously you're cool with his friends and you guys hang out all together as a group and you're joking, you're laughing. And now when you're getting together, they're acting weird. Like there's just something that's off that you're noticing. They're a little bit more tense. They're a little bit more stiff. And again, your intuition is like, what's going on with them? And your partner or your boyfriend's like, don't worry about them. They're just going through a tough time, or that guy's just having a tough day, or whatever it is. But if you notice the friends are off, usually his friends will know before you will know. He'll confide in his friends and kind of tell his friends what's going on. So if you notice a major shift in the friend's attitude around you and that stiffness, that could be a major red flag. Number four is you'll notice a change in your boyfriend's behavior or your partner's behavior. Well, he will get suspicious of you. Like the irony of someone who's cheating is that they will often raise jealousy in themselves. Like you're going to go on a work trip and he gets jealous of you or accuses you of cheating when you come back, and you're like, what are you talking about? Because the person who cheats can't imagine that they could do something that someone else isn't willing to do to them. So now they're imagining that you're also cheating and you're bringing that same energy back. So if he's like out of the blue getting jealous of you, or out of the blue accuses you of cheating, and that wasn't something that was in his nature in the past, that's also a major red flag. Now remember, not any one of these is a guaranteed slam dunk that he's cheating. But what you want to do is keep these in your awareness, because if they resonate with your intuition that just something is off, then that's an indicator that it's really time to have an open, honest, candid conversation with him. Because number 5 is his spending is inconsistent. Like, it's just strange. Maybe the two of you have a partnership. Maybe the two of you are married and you're able to see bank accounts, and like he's going out to these dinners and he's spending a bunch here, he's spending a bunch there, and there's these new bills that are coming in, unlike what he spent before. And you're like, where are these coming from? Especially if he gets defensive and he gets angry at you, or he tries to guilt you or shame you, or like you're too controlling, that kind of stuff. If you have a partnership, you're living together, you share finances, which would be the way that you would know that his spending has changed. If there is a shift in spending, the person who's fully authentic, fully grounded, fully aligned with the relationship is going to be able to explain that without defensiveness or without anger. Hey, I noticed this extra, $550 bill at the Holiday Inn. Like, tell me, did you go and stay there? And you'd be like, oh yeah. And there's no weird energy around that if things are aligned. But if they're not aligned, you're going to find him defensive. You're going to find him angry. You're going to find him accusing you of things in that moment. So pay attention to if there's any crazy spending habits. Number 6 is a little strange. And this is where he might become more attentive, pouring energy on you, taking you out, really being present. And what's strange about this is him making up for the guilt that he feels, or trying to make sure that you don't suspect something else is going on. And so again, if there's this sudden change where he's like super attentive and super pouring into you, and while that's going to feel great, and while that's going to be like, wow, this is really the relationship we all want, if that is combined with some of these other things that you're noticing, then that could be a red flag that you want to pay attention to. Number 7 is a classic, and that is his sexual energy for you will be completely depleted. Like, he won't want to have sex with you. He won't want to hug you, snuggle you, kiss you, that kind of stuff. At nighttime, he'll just roll over, go to bed. Why? Because he's giving all of his sexual attention and energy to somebody else. And so there's none left over for the primary relationship. So if that's happening, it's absolutely something that you want to pay attention to. Number 8 is subtle, and you're going to find it maybe connected to a few different things. So number 8 is him being spacey and aloof when he wasn't that before. And this is him checking out. This is him kind of disconnecting from the reality and the life that he's created with you, because he doesn't want to exist in that life because it's painful. He doesn't want to confront ultimately what he's creating in that life. And so he's aloof, he's distant, he's not present, and because he's engaged in this other life. Now, of course, that can come with stress. That can come with a bunch of other things. So again, any one of these signs, you want to make sure that it's combined with a bunch of other signs before you take action on it. And number 9 is he's not taking you out anymore. He's not investing in the relationship anymore. He's just content with it being status quo. Maybe you guys had a date night every Friday night, and he's now not interested in that. And there's all kinds of excuses why. It's work, and he's tired, and there's things with friends and all other kind of things, but he's not investing in the two of you. He's not trying to grow this relationship. He's actually content with distance and allowing it to decline. And number 10 is he gets defensive with questions. So he's secretive. Of course, he'll be secretive with his phone. He doesn't want you to check in. He'll be secretive with conversations. And as you begin to intuit something's going on and you ask questions, he gets defensive and he gets angry. When you notice, secrecy creates distance in the relationship, creates separation. So when you notice that and you're seeking to close the gap because you want to feel close again, if he is getting defensive, the guy who's cheating is going to want to try to keep you as far away as possible because he doesn't want you to discover the truth about really what's going on. And number 11 is the most important, and that is your intuition will tell you something is off. In over a decade of coaching women, I've coached a lot of women who have been betrayed, a lot of women who have had guys cheat on them. And almost every account, I'll ask them, did you see red signs? Did your intuition tell you something was going on? And almost always they will say yes, 100%. But they didn't want to say anything because they didn't want to lose whatever potential good could be created. They didn't want to make him mad. They didn't want to be the jealous one. They didn't want to be perceived the way he was making it seem that she was in the wrong for having this intuition. So let me say to you, if you've got this intuition going on, be courageous enough and be grounded enough to bring it up. Because guess what? A healthy relationship can survive someone who's got an intuition about something's off. And often if he's not cheating, it'll be something else that comes out and you guys can heal it and come together and be even closer because of it. But an unhealthy relationship won't be able to survive that. And so here's the beauty. By you speaking up and saying something, if this relationship is the right relationship for you, you will be able to overcome it. If it's not the right relationship for you, you're actually creating the environment to release it from your life so that you can move forward and actually find the person who you're truly meant to be with. So I hope that these signs serve you. Pay attention to that intuition. Have that difficult conversation. And ultimately, this will lead you to creating a beautiful relationship where the two of you trust each other. The two of you pour into each other. The two of you are faithful to one another. The two of you keep agreements with one another. And it is an extraordinary, amazing relationship. If you're not into that relationship already, know it's possible for you. And just as you're seeking that relationship, it's seeking you right now. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.